Thai Airways International Flight 311, codename TG311, was a flight from Bangkok, Thailand's Don Mueang International Airport, to Kathmandu, Nepal's Tribhuvan International Airport. The Tribhuvan Airport is known as one of the world's deadliest airports. The airport is located in the middle of the city. The city is surrounded by tall mountains and hills. Due to this, pilots need special training to land here. On Friday, 31st of July 1992, an Airbus A310 approached to Kathmandu. This is a single runway airport with numbers 02 and 20. Pilots prefer landing on runway 02 because on the opposite side, in the north, there is a massive mountain which is over 11,000 feet high. Then, everything mixed up. So what happened next? Let us dive into today's video and experience a rare aviation story. The aircraft involved was an Airbus A310, manufactured by Airbus Industry in 1987. It was powered by two General Electric turbofan engines. At the time of the accident, the aircraft had been in commercial operations for 5 years. It was piloted by Captain Prida Sutimai, who is 41 years old, and had logged 13,200 flight hours, including 4,400 on A310 and 1,700 hours as pilot in command. The first officer was Funthat Bunyayej, 52 years old, who had logged 14,600 flight hours, including 4,200 on the A310. The cabin crew consisted of 12 flight attendants looking after 99 passengers. Flight 311 departed Bangkok at 10:30 local time. It was scheduled to arrive in Kathmandu at 12:55 Nepal Standard Time. After crossing into Nepalese airspace, the pilots contacted Air Traffic Control, ATC, and were cleared for an instrument approach from the south called the Sierra Vor circling approach for runway 20. Nepalese ATC at the time was not equipped with radar. Shortly after reporting the Sierra fix 10 kilometers south of the Kathmandu VOR, the aircraft called ATC asking for a diversion to Calcutta, India, because of a technical problem. Before ATC could reply, the flight rescinded their previous transmission. The flight was then cleared for a straight-in Sierra approach to runway 02 and told to report leaving 9,500 feet. The captain asked numerous times for the winds and visibility at the airport, but ATC merely told him that runway 02 was available. The captain asked 4 times for permission to turn left, but after receiving no firm reply to his requests, he announced that he was turning right and climbed the aircraft to flight level 200. The controller handling Flight 311 assumed from the flight's transmissions that the aircraft had called off the approach and was turning to the south. So he cleared the aircraft to 11,500 feet, an altitude that would have been safe in the area south of the airport. The flight descended back to 11,500 feet, went through a 360-degree turn, and passed over the airport northbound. Seconds before impact, the ground proximity warning system activated and sounded alarms warning the crew of the imminent collision with the mountains. First Officer Bunyayej warned Captain Sutimai and urged him to turn the aircraft around, but possibly due to his frustration from the communications with ATC, Sutimai erroneously stated the GPWS was just giving false reports. The aircraft crashed into a steep rock face in a remote area of the Langtang National Park at an altitude of 11,500 feet, killing all 113 people on board. Days later, a report came from the north, stating that plane debris had been found on a hill. This puzzled the investigation team. How did the plane, which was supposed to be in the south, end up in the north? The wreckage was found at an altitude of almost 11,500 feet. At such a height, the air is thin, making it difficult to breathe. In this situation, an officer involved in the investigation started having breathing problems. His condition worsened, and he had to be brought down immediately for medical assistance. Unfortunately, he passed away due to a lack of oxygen. This was the first case in the world where an investigator lost their life during an investigation. Eventually, all the wreckage was collected and brought down. The investigators had to determine how Thai Airways Flight 311 got off course. The cockpit voice recorder revealed many issues. The two pilots weren't communicating well. The captain often got irritated with the co-pilot, which hindered teamwork. ATC stated that the plane had a technical issue, leading the captain to consider diverting to Kolkata. According to the CVR, there was indeed a problem with the flaps, but it was fixed soon after. Thai Airways retired the flight number 311 after the accident, along with its counterpart flight number 312, which had been used for the outbound flight from Kathmandu to Bangkok. These were replaced by flight numbers 319 and 320 respectively. These redesignated flights continued to be operated by Airbus A310 aircraft until this type was retired by the airline and replaced with Boeing 777 aircraft in 2001. The remains of the aircraft can still be seen in Langtang National Park on the trek from Gopte to the Tharapati Pass. 59 days after the Flight 311 disaster, Pakistan International Airlines Flight 268 crashed on approach to Kathmandu, killing all 167 on board, the deadliest accident in the country's history. During the rainy season, clouds can quickly surround an airport like Kathmandu, which is situated among mountains. The same happened with Thai Airways Flight 311. The pilots were struggling to see far ahead due to clouds. ATC informed them that the weather had cleared and they could land on runway 02. But the plane was too high to descend quickly. This is the sad story of Thai Airways Flight 311. For now, that's all for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Either way, make sure to subscribe to this channel because there's a lot to learn here. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep watching and keep learning.